I just have to say that looking at the way people think and carry themselves, how you believe, how you backbite people, how you say this one thing about people and you judge people about stuff, and if you just live your life, and you just be happy doing what you want to do, I think you'll be better off with the latter part of your life. You might not lose your mind, you might not lose your facility, you might not have issues because it's a difference in you doing, like to yourself or what they call sin, like drinking, maybe doing drugs, partying, or whatever the hell to yourself. But it's a whole different animal when you are, like willing bad on others while you talking, praying on things, sending false, you know, um, spells into the energy, into the ether, with deities' names that you don't even understand what the names mean. On top of that, with the false energy of love attached, because you're hypocritical and negative, doing all that. So it's interesting how anyone could think that that's going to benefit or make way for something good to transpire in your latter life. I'm telling you from whence I came, from what I'm looking at, be good in terms of how you treat others, even if you want to treat yourself like shit. I wouldn't suggest you treat yourself like anything but the best so that you will be able to treat others. But I would definitely encourage you to make sure that don't don't press nothing on no one. Everybody has their experience. We all got our own experience to live, man. We got this thing to walk out. And like I said, it's unfortunate that now I am every day having to go here in here and command and allow my, energy and my ability to control my energy to be in full effect when I go deal with my mother, the one woman I love all my life, the first God I ever thought was on the planet. And like I said, I'll never lose respect for my mom. My mom told me she'd disown me because I became a Muslim. She told me that she didn't like her grandchildren because I wouldn't let her like instill the Bible in them. So because they didn't really respond to her a certain way, she didn't like them. And she used to tell everybody that. I mean, I got so many people who used to tell me negative things that my mom used to say about me and my children. And my mom is my only mom. Like, so therefore now I have a different perception. Well, I always had my perception of females, but now I've had to redirect how I'm dealing with my sons and my daughters as a result of all the women in my life, me looking for the example. And the only examples I have is my grandmother. And I didn't have enough time with her in my elder years to see how she really was in character. It's just that in my latter life, she was just a beautiful being. But I'm going to tell you, my mom's mom, I saw her a lot because we moved. My grandmother, my father's grandmom died much early. She died before I moved to the South. So we moved to the South. My mother's mother was very well alive, and she was well, and she was not, she was pretty active in life at that time. And then one year in the third grade, I remember I was 7, 6, whatever it was, 7 or 8, right around that time. I had to go there and go to school just for that semester because my mom and dad were having. That's when they were really, really having those major issues before they broke up. And but I remember her being really nice, and then she got older, and as her memory got bad, I saw what I'm seeing my mom do now. I saw her like really get mean, really get like ornery, like really flat out mean. She wasn't really that mean to me as she was to her daughters and her sons. Everybody else, it seemed like she was mean to everybody but me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know that to be the case, but that's what I felt. She always treated me nice, even though she was pissed off all the time. But I saw how she left away from here, and she, like I'm seeing that same thing. And it's funny, well, that I literally had a vision. I was in my room after I had been dealing with my mom, and I was, pulling myself into a positive state to make sure I didn't go too far with any negative thoughts. And I had a vision of my grandmother, like, and I realized how much that they shared. This is the same exact energy And now I realize why I had to go through it as a younger person. So because I was destined to have to take care of my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm built for